Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how the intro to Procreate and every tool and how they're used best and stuff like that. So let's get on with the video. Hi guys, so this is the color palette. You can do the different colors and you can just move the colors around and yeah. So here in the middle you can change the shades of it and stuff like that. And that's what I'm doing. And yeah, so you can also get some different palettes. Here are some palettes. And yeah, and then there's different settings at the bottom, like these over here. You can do stuff like that, whatever you want there. And you can change the settings. So on the palette on here, if you want to add a color, you can just get the shade you want and then just tap on it, and then to delete you hold down on it, delete, and just delete all the colors you want from that palette. And yeah, so then if you go back you can change a palette by clicking set default. So if I want to add this one, it's on default, then you can go there and then there's a thing. And then here are the layers. You could change a color. Here's a layer. So there's different things, and yeah. It's you can do different things with that layer, and there's just a whole bunch of things that you can do. So if I go to the layer thing and I add a layer, there's and put it underneath it, I grab a different color and I can just draw underneath that layer and it won't go over the first layer. I can also, there's different settings, you can play with that a little, and then if you press on the end there's different settings there too. And yeah, so then there's on that layer you can just draw there, whatever. And yeah, so there's different settings on each layer that you have. And yeah, and you can turn off a layer by clicking the check mark and clicking and just unclick it. So here are the brushes. There's different brushes. So there's one for sketching, inking, drawing. There's painting. So here are all the brushes on drawing. Then there's painting. There's artistic brushes. There's calligraphy brushes. There's airbrushing brushes. There's a whole different texture brushes. There's different things like that, and there's elements, and then yeah, that's what there is there. You can click different brushes and stuff like that, and it'll get a cool effect if you want. And yeah, so then we head over here and we click on this wrench tool. There's different settings there too. You can do a whole bunch of different things. You can save videos from there and stuff like that. You can just do a whole bunch of different things, and then there's different settings for the different settings. And yeah, so that's what you can do. There's the help button at the end too. So yeah, that's what there is there. So here's the magic wand. So let me show you an example. So if I pick two colors, so here I'm picking purple, I'm going to pick, so just so you know, I can click on the layer and click clear, and you can delete a layer. So I'm choosing the color purple, and I'm just drawing a circle and then just filling it in. So, and then that, and then I can grab a different color, like a pink or something, as you're gonna see how I'm doing here. So I'm grabbing a pink, and then I'm just gonna draw over here, and then you can go to Gaussian blur and you can blur stuff with different settings, stuff like that. There's different blurs. Opacity, you can turn it down and turn it up. But yeah, so then there's motion. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna clear this layer. So if I go to this sidebar over here, it's on the left. So there's this you can change the brush size here, and it goes different sizes for different brushes. So then on the bottom you can lower the opacity. So let's say I draw this and stuff like that. That's a low opacity, and this is a very low opacity. It just goes over, and that's what this does. And then yeah. So that's what that does. I'm just going to do everything. So then I'm going to redo that. Okay, so then this little thing over here lets you get some different colors. So let's say I want to do this, and I can get like different colors like this. And then the buttons on the bottom are like undo buttons and redo buttons. So I just redid that and stuff like that. And yeah, so so I forgot to tell you guys about the eraser. So let me show you an example. I'll go back to brushes, get a color, and then I'll draw that, and then go to the eraser, and it just erases it. And you can make the eraser a different brush size, and the same thing as you can do with the brush. Okay, so then there is a blender tool. So let me get 2 different colors. So let's say I got purple, and then I got a like coral color like this. I can use the blender tool to blend them together. I can also change the brush size on this to bigger, and it just blends it like that. I can get it to like different sizes, and you can even blend own colors with the white background. And then you can blend colors like this and stuff like that. So that's that. And I'm going to do everything. So then that's like, yeah. So then you can go to gallery, and there's just like all the things you've drawn before, and yeah. So there's like different settings at the top too, but if you want to stack something, you can hold down on it, and then you can stack it with something else like this, word I wrote, and then there's like a stack. You can go to that stack, and yeah, you can also rename it to whatever stack, like it's a category, stuff like that. And then there's like, you can also rename different like pictures, and yeah. So let's say I renamed this. I didn't draw this, but my cousin did, and so I renamed it to fire because it looks like fire, I guess. And then yeah, so there's like different stacks. There's different settings at the top, like select. If I press select, I can select things and delete them, stuff like that. And yeah, so there's import. You can import stuff from like downloads and stuff like that, and that'll be your screen. You can also click on photo, and there you can just import photos, and that's also going to be your screen. So yeah, that's like all there is to Procreate. That's just the intro to it. And yeah, there's like you can click the plus button, and you can create your own canvas, or like select canvases that were already there, and it takes you to that canvas, and it's just there. So I just did a square and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. That's all there is to the intro of Procreate. And yeah, that's like basically everything you guys need to know. Okay guys, so that was like the intro to Procreate. I hope you guys liked that video. And so just like a thing that I'm using, so I'm using this stylus, this Apple Pencil, and that's this product. And I'm using the iPad Air 2 I got a few years ago, and yeah, so that is what I'm using. And yeah, I hope you guys like the video. Like for more.